And then really what you guys are here for is to hear Jack talk a little bit. So Jim, just give us a little bit what your thoughts are in, you know, in rebrewing this beer and the probably sentimental value to it.
It was cool. Because I'm looking out at this group, and you know, most of you probably never knew a time when there was no craft beer. But believe me, there are others who do know. And American beer was a wasteland in 1976 and getting worse. And one person created this craft beer movement. Like any movement, it started with one guy with one idea and the audacity and the ignorance to just go ahead and do it. And that's what Jack McAuliffe did. He taught us all the very simple, yes, it's possible to start a brewery from scratch. And until he did that, nobody had done it since Prohibition. So this whole craft brewing movement, 2,600 breweries strong, began with that sign and this man. And he did it when it was very hard. I mean, I started Sam Adams in 1984, and I can understand what it was like. Nobody made equipment. Retailers didn't want your beer. Consumers didn't want your beer.
I did.
Well, there weren't enough of you because of the truck. So you didn't drink enough damn beer.
Damn it!
And everything was hard, and Jack did it when it was really, really hard. So for me, it was quite an honor to have Jack McAuliffe come to our brewery in Boston with his recipe. Thankfully, UC Davis had saved his yeast, sensing that it was important. And it was almost reverential moment to brew the founding beer of the craft brewing revolution with the founding brewer, knowing that it was a beer that hadn't been made for 30 years. So you were all, this is the first commercial release of it. You are the first people to taste in an environment like this for 31 years.
Appropriately enough in Sonoma County where it's
So this should be where it is. Because part of what's so wonderful about craft brewing is the people. And Jack McAuliffe set that example with his generosity, showing other people like Ken Grossman how it's done and inspiring people like me. And frankly, Vinny and Natalie are wonderful carriers of that same tradition of generosity. So thank you for having us.
So let's talk about the beer, Jack.